Ulalele Indaba with Alex Mthiyane on Gagasi FM.
Asibingelele, it's time for Indaba Gagasi. It's 5 minutes after 6. Kubingelelo Alex Mthiyane, Indaba producer Mr. Mfundo Mabaso, and thanks to that drive Waras, to Clarissa and Uno Malanga. Right, namhlanje is Thursday. The first hour Indaba, so besikhuluma no businesswoman Dudu Myeni. She's been in the news lately. Bekumele vele nkantolo today, as you had in the 6 o'clock news bulletin, and ungayilalela ke le show ungayibamba ku socials as well. Indaba with Alex on Facebook and on Twitter again at Alex Mthiyane #iti Indaba. And number 0861-596-596. And then being Thursday namhlanje sikhuluma indaba ze-sex. We have Dokotela at 7, and le namhlanje show is our open line in the second hour of the show. I will remind you ukuthi leyo ke ayilungele abantu abancane. Now, inkantolo yamajaji ke ePitoli today ivumile ukuthi delay the start of so-called delinquent director case against former SAA chairperson Dudu Myeni. Kulandela ke new lawyer being granted the application for a postponement. Uzokhumbula ukuthi ke the case to have Myeni declared a delinquent director was lodged when was it? 2.5 years ago by Organization Undoing Tax Abuse as well as SAA Pilots Association. The case will now resume on the 21st of this month for 2 weeks after a delay, and then proceedings will then recommence on 25 November until December 6. Kade sizwa ke about the developments kulesi story even na open line. But ke umnini ndaba asikaze simuzwe ezikhulumela mathupha ebeka uhlangothi lakhe. We welcome Mrs. Dudu Myeni eGagasini. Sibingelele siyakumukela magamba.
Thank you very much, Alex. Nakubalaleli ngiyabingelela.
Okay. Before we get on to the case and what has been reported about you, in the media ukhuluma ngoDudu Myeni, you are described as controversial businesswoman. I'm sure that has become your second name. Ngiyafisa ukuthola nje ukuthi uyakumukela. How does that make you feel?
It's quite a nice question. It's an interesting question. Kodwa mhlawumbe kumele ngithi ungangidefinela ukuthi i-controversial business person or controversial woman, controversial Dudu Myeni kusho ukuthini? Because lately uhlangana namagama ekuthiwa law is an ally kaSbanibani, is a friend kaSbanibani, or is kushiwo noma imaphi amagama kangangoba abanye bese bebizwa ngamagama esingawazi ukuthi imaphi lamagama kudalwa yini lokho. I think kuzomela ukuthi sithi sizosho sithi a controversial Dudu Myeni bese sisho futhi sithi a controversial former chairman of this particular company that lost billions from funds, taxpayers' funds like PIC. If you make an example, you will never say a controversial Marcus Tuesday, can you? You will never say yes. You will never say that. But every time a black person is progressive, a black person does things to promote umuntu omnyama who has been downtrodden for 300 years, unikezwa magama.
So in short, you are not controversial.
Until wena ungidefinela ukuthi usho ukuthini controversial. And again, in context. Because I became controversial only when I was at SAA.
Okay, we'll get into that.
I've served in 101 boards, but I've never been termed as a controversial chairperson.
Now, as it's been reported, even as late as we bulletin yethu like 2 minutes ago, Organization Undoing Tax Abuse and SAA Pilots Association, they're taking you to court, accusing you of pushing for dodgy deals at the airline, but it contributed to its financial problems. Asithola uphawula kwakho ngalama allegations. Serious.
Alex, nabalaleli lo mbuzo ngiyathanda ukuphendula. Kodwa ngizowuphendula ngizonavigator because njengoba ushilo ukuthi konke kuphambi kwesithangami sabameli, it's in court. So it's basebenzisa igama elithize ke abazazi izinto abangekho controversial but it's sub judice. So if outer has taken uDudu together with ISAPA, the Pilots Association, uDudu Myeni, as the former chairman, Dudu Myeni never operated anywhere as an individual person. We were a board, we were a collective, we were a structure. And I need to know what are the dodgy deals, because I now have an opportunity, which I like. I now have an opportunity to state before the court, to say those dodgy deals were dodgy because I discovered were wrong. And somebody has promoted a narrative, because you and I, Alex, asinayo media which will be a mouthpiece for justice and for defending what is called or termed the truth. I'm going to also say, uma wenza oku right and kukhandwa story about you, kugcina kuphasa laba abazoloku besitshela besidrilla besitshela manga basitshela and if you repeat lies 100 times, those lies end up sounding like ayiqiniso, and the media will make you ube enemy of abantu ngendlela engekho right. Dodgy deals,
yes. Let me take you back to what you said earlier and ngicombine nale impendulo sanda kunginikeza yona. You're saying ukuthi abantu khona bathile ababizwa ngama alley of so and so, and then kuzoba khona abantu abathile wenze i-example ngoJoste ongakaza chazwe njengomuntu controversial. Who do you think is behind that? You even saying ukuthi nane media nayo abantu abathile benza babe, you never use the word sacred, but kunabantu abatrithwa ngendlela ehlukene. Who do you think is your detractor in this case?
I think I attempted to answer the same question last time. Who owns the media? Asiqale lapha. Anyone who owns the media controls what goes into your mind, controls what you listen to, controls what you read. That particular person, udla izambane likapondo. Ngitshele ngikhombiswe nje umuntu oyedwa o-owner imedia ongadli izambane likapondo. So uma ngabe u-owner indlela abantu abacabanga ngayo, because if you own media, you control what you think, you control what you read, you control what you hear. Buka manje abalaleli abasilalela ukuthi bangakanani. It's me now, it's my turn to say lamazwi akade 8,000 kusukela ngikwa SAA kuze kube manje akade ngekho correct. Ngizokwazi yini ukwa correct? Because abantu have decided to believe ukuthi I put SAA into its knees. Again, abanye abantu baqala ukwazi ngo SAA ngesikhathi sengikhona ka SAA. You will remember I did ama road shows around the country, exposing SAA ukuthi akuyona inkampani ekufuna niyibukelele kude, sondelani and do business kwa SAA. Dodgy deals? One, nganqaba ukuthi kuqhutshekwe nedeal yaka Emirates. Uzongibuza i-Emirates deal kwabangumsindo nge-Emirates deal.
So now usungeneke kulama dodgy deals ukuthi imaphi.
Nansi phela i-dodgy deal. I-dodgy deal kuba sengazathi uDudu be wrong. Kanti uDudu nebody yakhe as a collective, as a structure. Hayi uDudu as a one body. But i-body eholwa uDudu akathatha ama decision yedwa.
Awuna ma regrets kama decision owathatha usewu chairperson waka SAA.
Ayikho neyo regret. In fact, I'm happier ukuthi I exposed corruption at SAA. I'm happier that we've got 13 forensic investigation reports into corruption, and I'm happier that I reported that in terms of the Parker Act, which then again it's a prevention of corruption, as you remember it. I think it's a 2004 act. Which I don't know whether it works or not. I reported in Parliament. I reported to Portfolio Committee of Finance, Standing Committee on Finance. I reported to SCOPA. I reported to the Minister formally in a written form. I submitted these forensic reports. But who is a bad person, who is a corrupt woman, who must be declared a delinquent director? It's only Dudu Myeni, not the board.
All right. Sikhuluma Dudu Myeni, number 0861 596 596, and on Twitter as well at Alex Mthiyane, #Indaba. On Facebook is page Elite Indaba with Alex. We'll be taking our voice notes as well. We number 064 624 5378. Now, I want us to the crux of the matter. Now, over the past week, we've been hearing that you're claiming, Uguti, you don't have money to travel to Pretoria to attend a court case. iqinisile kangakanani lelo? In fact, the reports were saying ukuthi awunayo imali yokutravela even accommodation.
I know abantu abamnyama bangilalele bayakholwa lokho. Munye kuphela umuntu ongeke akukholwe lokho. Yilo worried ukuthi ngesikhathi ngikwa SAA 1 nga expose corruption aka SAA akuyona yabantu abamnyama. Yabelungu abadlayo lapha. 2 abantu abahlale bekhuluma kwi-media kabi ngathi women leaders, black leaders akubona abantu abamnyama. Uma ngabe kuabantu abamnyama ama puppets nje asetshenziswayo kodwa abantu aba-worried ukuthi ngafika lapha ya ngabona ukuthi hayibo this is a haven ekudla kuyo abantu abathize badla smart. Alex, let me just say this.
Okay, so I'm going to allow you that chance because I appreciate this because we are hearing you for the first time.
Sure.
So you cannot afford to travel from Durban to Pretoria and have your accommodation. So you do confirm ukuthi kunjalo.
I do confirm ukuthi kunjalo. Here is the reason. When I was at SAA, I was not doing umsebenzi kamamemela. Ngangenza umsebenzi kaDudu Myeni. And angikwazi ukuthatha imali yeingane zami noma ngabe khona noma ngaba yikho. Ngisupport izinto zakwa SAA of which South African Airways has something called SAA Directors Liability Insurance. Leyo insurance icover wena ngesikhathi usebenza la throughout your term ngesikhathi la. Uma ngabe kukhona into eyenzakalayo wrong, mhlambe usiyuwishwe i-client, usiyuwishwe i-service provider ula for decisions mhlambe wathathile ekudiscover ukuthi i-court case aniwini, you are covered ngesikhathi ula.
So in this case kumele ngabe you benefit from that insurance.
Why is Dudu Myeni not covered from that insurance?
Does it cover you post term yakho?
No, but you've mentioned that this is 2 years ago. I was still at SAA 2-3 years ago. So if this case was lodged while I was at SAA, it certainly would have covered me up till now.
So they declined?
I'm told. I'm told by the people that are representing me that they declined.
Okay.
But I've not been given the reason.
Now, asingene to the crux of the matter, do you know why perhaps unukwa ngala macala, and do you think maybe there's an agenda to discredit you from these people obabalayo ngezenzo zabo?
If when Alex, you can sit down and look at the 13 reports I'm telling you about, you will be bound to say hayi bekufanele labantu uTutu bamgijimise kangaka, bekufanele bamgijimise kangaka. One mhlamba abalaleli kumele bayazi lento, ama losses, financial losses in companies are man-made. It's not like a storm, something you can't.
What does that mean?
Can you control the rain? Ukuthi ngani? You can't. Can you control the sun? Ukuthi inganishisi kakhulu? You can't.
Definitely not, yeah.
But can you control ama financial losses at SAA? Yes, you can.
Yes.
I have been there. I've served there. We have done. I was told that we must establish a turnaround strategy for the company. Why did we get that instruction? You turn around something that is not functioning well, and then you look at various strategies so that you bring it back to profitability, because even if it's not profitability, but because it's a state-owned company, it must at least break even. Now, why would you turn around something like that? So Dudu did not bring financial losses in the company, but with time, when we commissioned these reports, our losses started reducing, people started resigning, bebalega, things started changing. Check the financial annual financial statement of 15-16, how much we reduced our losses lab, because I'm telling you now, your financial losses are man-made. If you're saying we'll keep bailing you, you are not performing, and what have you,
we can conclude again from this. Ekutheni you think kunetulo elenziwa abantu aba-implicatekayo kulama investigations, kuma findings akhona. Now, sesikhulumile about the cases and what happened to SAA. This afternoon, there's a report where SA Cabin Crew Association ET life was better under your tenure. They go on, in fact, their Secretary General alleges Minister Pravin Gordhan, where Public Enterprises is in cahoots with another association against you. Have you seen that report? It was in the latest hours of the day, 2 or 3 hours ago.
I think, Alex, maybe, let me just put it this way. I've made a decision not to read newspapers. So I haven't seen that report.
Yeah, there is a report.
As soon as it comes before me,
yes,
or as soon as somebody sends it to me, then I'll be able to report. But I've deliberately decided, because sometimes we mislead the readers, sometimes we mislead people, but I will read it because that sounds like, I know that South African Airways Cabin Crew Association, I know it, I know them. In fact, I know many unions, Lapayana, because I've stayed long enough.
Yes.
Also.
How long were you there?
2 times.
2 times. Let me ask my question differently. If then kukhona i-union yabasebenzi balapho pointing a finger at someone senior as the shareholder, the Minister of Public Enterprises, ukuthi is in cahoots ba-allege lokho with another organization to discredit you, I'm asking you now, do you think Minister Pravin Gordhan is among the people who are behind Lelitulo?
I think that can be determined by certain people, other people. You will have noticed that for all my years when I go to Parliament, I've never discredited any member of the executive, meaning be it's a minister or any member of Parliament, even if I am clear and understanding that that particular person is implicated in many wrongdoings at SAA, but I would not from my own mouth pronounce on such things.
Okay.
I respect Minister Pravin. Yes, he has dealt with me in a big way, but I can never suggest that he is behind itulo LTs.
What do you mean, Mangabe usebenzisa igama elithi dealt with you?
Yeah, no, he has dealt with me. That is a subject for another day.
How is your relationship? You're from the same organization, right?
We're from the same organization. He's very senior to me. I've treated him with the respect, even when I never received a reciprocal gesture.
Okay, Dudu Myeni is saying ukuthi Pravin Gordhan has dealt with her. Sure, asithathu anonymous eThekwini ukwindaba sawubona?
Unjani Alex?
Sikhona anonymous. Sure.
Nomhlonisha uDudu Myeni. Hayi mina ngilalela manje uthe nakhona baze bayibona kade behlomula benze inkohlakalo. Manje wabayekelani ngaba ngophela ngabo bawufaka emaphoyiseni baboshwa bedla imali zomphakathi.
Okay, asimnike chance ukuthi uphendule na umbuzo ovela ku-anonymous.
Anonymous, ngiyabingelela and thanks for your question. It's a good question. Ngesikhathi ngisebenza kwa SAA ngangireport eParliament kunama structures and uze wazi futhi ukuthi i-communication strategy noma i-communications protocol when you are a board chairperson uhamba ngama channels are right afanele. First kwakufanele ukuthi uma ngizothi sengiyasukuma ke based on this report sengiye court sengiyovula icala kwenziwa kanjalo. First, as a board chairman une board kufuna nivumelane la kwi board ukuthi nangu umkhonyovu njoba sesine report ewukhombayo lo mkhonyovu sesiyaphuma ke manje siyiboard sithatha i-resolution iqala siyavumelana sesithatha lo mkhonyovu esiubonayo siusa ku minister ngoba si reporta ku minister. Minister is in charge of an airline or an SOE, but minister must be informed or appraised by you as the leader of the organization. Uyosho ukuthi nansi inkinga la ikhona. Minister ke who should then take a decision ukuthi wenzani ngalokho. Maningi amacala avulwa kwa SAA, maningi amacala futhi avulwa abantu abasemaceleni ngaphandle kwethu. I remember i-ANC Women's League wrote to the president, the then president, bathi sicela kube khona i-investigation there's one that gets done by SIU. I forgot what it is,
Yes.
but they said there must be a proclamation, and SAA must get a fully fledged presidential proclamation in terms of
Okay.
investigating corruption. So I did my part.
I have comments on our Facebook page as well. Ngizoqala ngalevel la kunjabulo velakazi. White Monopoly Capital and Tuma Mina Minions are targeting her. And then bese kuzoba another comment evela ku Tumsani kanjoma nemhlongo Mr. Dudu Myeni touched the untouchables. White Capital, and then bese kuzoba uMafiso Gambu. She said she doesn't have money to travel around. How will she get to the studio? All right, the question posed to her before 6. So the question is, how do you afford then coming to the studio? And uzenzele mhlongo, we all know ukuthi unayo imali, so usimoshela isikhathi. Some of the comments avela kubalaleli.
Sometimes kumele ukuthi umxolele umuntu mangabe ezokhuluma into angayazi. Uma ngabe ngizoya ecourt ePretoria High Court, the case would drag for 20 days. You must have an accommodation ngane yami wena onale comment oyifakile. Kufuna ube nemali ye accommodation, ube nemali ye flight, noma ngabe uya driver kufuna ube nemali ka petrol. Check imoto ukuthi right, warranty and everything. Uma ufika phambili kulo 20 days nise court uyadla une accommodation udla 3 times noma 2 times noma 1 time ke udle imile yodwa per day, but u20 days. Secondly ke ngane yami ngicela ukukuchazela le case iphethwe abelungu abanemali, abafandwa abelungu abanemali. I can never go and defend myself alone without the legal representatives.
Okay.
So mina ngizokuxolela ke lo mbuzo wakho ubuzayo.
And then there were some saying ukuthi WMC is targeting you. In fact, omunye umlaleli uthi Tuma Mina using igama elithi minions.
Ngeke ngize ngasho ngikwazi ukukhuluma ngoThuma Minions and what have you, but WMC, it is accurate. Abantu abadla laphana abelungu.
Okay. Siyabonga Sangweni eGoli kwindaba sabona.
Yebo baba Alex Mthiyane njani baba?
Siyaphila mfethu njani wena?
Ngiyaphila. Ngibingelele nawe Dudu Myeni.
Yes, ukulalela mfethu.
Yebo ngiyabingelela.
Yebo baba Alex, ngifuna ukusho nje kuncane kakhulu ukuthi mama Dudu Myeni ngicela ukuthi uqine, because kuyabonakala ukuthi ke abantu besifane abaningi abaphosa ama-position kuyaliswana nabo ukuthi bakwazi ukuphuma, kodwa kukhona abantu abangamameli noma ngathiwa benzi corruption yazi approve corruption akwenziwa lutho ngabe indaba zabo ziyathatha nje zibhambathe, yabo. But nje ngifuna ukusho ukuthi nje qina nje umuntu fazane, we gonna support you all the way.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu lawo mazange ngigqugquzela, ngiyabonga kakhulu.
Inamba yethu 0861596596 and sino Dudu Myeni eGagasini uzoba nathi nje until 7. So thatha nje usipho Mdletshe eMandeni sipho siyakumukela eGagasini. Sipho
angibingelele balaleli, ngibingelele lapho Magambo. Ngicela nje ukuphawula yenza umbuzo wodwa.
Sure.
Kwenziwa yini uSisidudu afike abe nobudlelwane noBabuzuma bese ukuthi bonke labantu abadlelwane noBabuzuma nabo abantukwayo, kodwa abakhompleni kangaka nje bekhalena, yena ukhalelani ngoba siyazi ukuthi bebedla labantu. Into engayisho nje mina kuba uSisidudu ukuthi hayi akaphuza umuntu wakhe ngoba lento iqhamuka ngaphakathi ke ANC kusho ukuthi qemukelele yodwa thina sobukela nje. Qina ke sisike phuza umuntu wakho, siyabonga.
Manje lo ke Sipho nangu Sipho ebeka ama views akhe.
Noma ngingazi ama views kaSipho ukuthi asho athini, angimzwanga uSipho ukuthi uthini. Angikaze ngibe uminister, angikaze ngisebenze kwa government. I've always been a business person. Vele bengidla, soma business. Bengizisebenzela, angikaze ngisebenzele ugovernment mina. So I've been doing my own business privately. Nokuyongena kwa SAA, nokuyongena kwa Absa board, nokuyongena kwa trade and investment langa ngiseva khona, nokuyongena kwa Mthiyane. It had nothing to do with President Zuma. So mina isono sami ukuthi ngisuke ngavuma ke njengoba ungibalela nabanye abantu ababesebenza noBabuzuma. Isono sami ngasuke ngavuma ke mina ukuyoba uchairman weboard ye foundation kamongameli uZuma. And perhaps leso sono sami abelungu bafuna ukwenza sure ukuthi I get out of that board. Uyabona, once I get declared a delinquent director, kusho ukuthi ngamanye amazwi for 5 years first I must resign kwi Jacob Zuma Foundation. Anyway, i-NGO i-Jacob Zuma Foundation. Kodwa think about it ke nawe mfowethu, angazi uma ngizothi ingane yami noma ngizothi mfowethu, think about it.
Ngathi nje bhuti ngoba kudala kakhulu kunawe.
Okay bhuti, ngizokulungisa la. Izigebengu zabelungu ziyaphuma mhlambe kade isigebengu kwa government sibe isigebengu kwezinye indawo, kodwa uthola ukuthi sesiphethe kwi private corporation. Lo private corporation iseva uhulumeni, kodwa kushiwo lutho. Kukhona omunye ngeke ngimbize ngegama njengamanje umama owawisa irandi, waluwasha irandi, waluwisa, waliriga, wenza yonke into kwathiwa iSouth Africa impela irandi linje waxolisa wathi I'm sorry South Africa. Uthathiwe useva empeshenini yenu manje sikhwameni sa over trillions of rands.
Sure.
Useva kwa PIC lo mama loyo. Kodwa wena nje ubukhuluma nami uthi nadla idlana imithi yenu. Ngeke usho lutho ngalo mama, and lo mama kaze kushuthi controversial. So ngizoshiya nje kanjalo.
Okay, Sipho, I hope uphendulekile. Sithatha anonymous nawe eThekwini kwindaba, sabona?
Alex njani baba?
Sikhona kunjani kuwena?
Ngikhona. Alex uhleli nomama pho brilliant kakhulu futhi. Asazana lo mama kodwa nje umsebenzi wakhe ngiyazi kakhulu. Mina ngizomsholo ke lo mama akhuluma ngayo uMaria Ramos, unkosikazi kaTrevor Manuel. Uyaseva lapho and very very controversial person. But that's beside the point. Ipoint yami la Mthiyane.
Yes.
Umama Dudu ngizocela athinte kule issue le supply ka SAA. That is the one thing engibona ukuthi iyona esusela umsindo.
Yes, supply.
Supply ka diesel, supply yo catering, ama service provider onke la abhozomele uSAA ngalama contracts lawa evergreen. Angafuni ukungena nje umuntu omnyama uthi participate lapho.
Okay, uyazi lento akhuluma ngayo umlaleli?
Hey,
ayizama ukuthi apenetrate kungena umuntu omnyama and waseshawa ongiwankulu.
Ngivumelana nawe sengikhohle ukuthi uthe ubani igama lakho kanje.
Anonymous eThekwini?
Anonymous, sorry. Ngivumelana nawe. Ngicabanga ukuthi
what is that? Awusibeka sithombe nje kafoshane ifund yanle.
Ukhuluma ngesupply ka diesel, supply yokudla nama evergreen contracts. Uqinisile. Ngase ngihlalile isikhathi eside ngafika kwa SAA as a board member, an ordinary board member. Ngaseva u4 years. Ngangibuka phela izinto ezazenzeka lapha. Bekuthi makufika icontract ye 1 billion esikhundleni sokuthi si advertise kufika into seyithi we must extend for another year. How? Si extenda kanjani? Lento has been here for the past 50 years or 20 years. Siya extend. Ngithi mina siyoqala nini si advertise? Kuthiwe no. Ngeke sisakwazi manje uku-advertise la because isikhathi soku-advertise asekho sekufanele sivele si-extend. The next board,
who's making that call?
The presentation by the executives to the board. Obviously, it's done by that particular relevant unit.
Yes.
Either it's a CEO, either uma ngabe kuyinto yakama operations mhlambe yenziwa uGM or operations. Reporting to the board. Uya present ukuthi if singakwenzanga lokho the aircrafts or the flights will be grounded. If singakwenzi lokho kuzoba nenkinga yokusupply ukudla mhlambe phambili eFrankfurt mhlambe in other countries, so kufuna sheshise se renewal.
So you talk about the umlaleli ukhuluma ngama evergreen for the benefit of umlaleli. What is that? Is it
ama evergreen contracts ilama contract othola ukuthi for the 20 years kusebenza wena nje Alex Mthiyane kuphela. Awu transform, awukhombisi futhi ukuthi wena usiyayicheck imarket. Ngikutshelile ngithe earlier on ama losses uma kuthiwa uSAA is being bailed out.
Yes.
That is a man-made problem
Yes.
It's not a natural disaster. U-SAA can be profitable.
Yeah.
Izinto ebesizenza kwa-SAA besizibuka uthola ukuthi kunama leakages everywhere. Uthola ukuthi we have got employees that we can't account for. Uma ngabe usupplier for 30 years, asiyitest market. Kusho ukuthi asazi noma wena every year we are increase mhlambe ngo5% noma increase ngo10%. Omunye umuntu obezofika la ubezosinikeza iprice yakhe as a new entrant mhlambe na charge u3 or 5%.
But Makambo, at the level of the chairperson of a board, surely you must have done something about it because you observed ukuthi transformation ayikho. So what did you do sengaphakathi ukulwa naleyo system?
We did it. We engaged the executive. Obviously, chairperson we board ne board. The arms are put behind you. Uwabeka emhlane uyazibeletha izandla. Awuthinti lutho, you don't touch anything. But what you do, you look, you read, you listen, you guide, you advise. So you guide the first year ukuthi all these contracts that we are extending, we have extended it for a year.
Yes.
But in the next 3 months, let us prepare for advertising those so that by the end of the year, we have advertised, some other people can come into the organization.
Sure. Okay.
Then what is the problem?
All right. Ngizoyeka nama voice notes akhona. Ngizothatha nje ama tweets ambala bese siya kuma voice notes la. And then uThemba Mabaso uthi we are concerned about lots of millions used to rescue SAA. That's not being white or black. We must deal with the corruption at its core. If ubedla uDudu, why is she poor now? And then uSiphambatha ngithanda ukuthi kumama Myeni akabekezele yena ubhekene nontamo olukhona abanenhliziyo ezimbi ngomthandazo uzophumelela. And then ukhusela Khondlo, Dudu is lying, the judiciary is not owned by abelungu. Wenza nje izambece ingekho ngoba ufuna kubalekela umthetho. Innocent people have zero fear from the courts. And then Ulunga, we do want to believe lokhu mama Dudu Myeni akushoyo, but why bethule sonke lesikhathi about the corruption eyewitness aka SAA manje useyakhuluma. And then uLindani, okay, same laleli. And then Nkosi Mphutho, abayeke uDudu Myeni phansi bamthatha kancane ngoba umuntu omnyama wesimame ukuba umlungu abayikho lento. Same thing apply na ku public protector abahlukane nalabo mama phansi. And then ungele ngiyamzwela uSidudu ngoba uya enkantolo ebhedayo siyazi ukuthi icala lizomlahla ngoba ayibafuna abantu abalwela indlu empisholo. Riaz Mbatha, sibonga kakhulu kumama Dudu Myeni for availing herself like Gagasi. My question is why uDudu kumele asebenzise imali yakhe to travel to Pretoria? SAA is not Dudu Myeni's business. These are some of the comments. You will respond to them, but asithathe ke nama voice notes as well from abalaleli. The show is being live njengamanje ku Facebook page yethu Indaba with Alex, and na ku ma podcast yayo uzowathola kusasa ku website yethu. Gagasi.
Hey, sawubona Alex lapho emsakazweni. Cha, usabelo makhathini lona esihuzu empangeni lapha ngase University of Zululand. Cela ngibuzela kumama lapho ukuthi wayiqinisile ngempela nimethi ngesikhathi kufanele ikhothe ukuthi ngempela upetrol wayengenawo lapho. Phela hayi ngeke lo mama lona ngeke nje. Juthi hayi kahle ngicela ukubuza nje kulo ndawo.
Sanibona bhuti Alex noma lapha e-studio. Mina ngiyamsana noma uma uqinisile i-corruption kayise ikade yaqala futhi yaqala ngabantu abamhlophe beyidla imali ye-state. Usiphe lona la eZulu Natal. Ngiyabonga.
Ninjani Gagasi?
Isiphilele bhuti.
Hey, ngiyakuzwela Sidudu. And ngifila kabuhlungu because labantu abaku-attack-ayo uzothola ukuthi abantu abavela bakuhlekisayo. And ngaqala ukuyibona lento mina mase ngiloko ngizwe imida njalo isithi umngane omkhulu kaJacob Zuma uDudu Myeni. Then ngabona ukuthi hayi konke khona.
Sibingelele bhuti Alex, sibingelele mama uDudu. Ngithi angibuze laphana. Ngempela umama benabona ubuhlobo obudlulele nomkhulu uZuma, uJacob Zuma lona esikhawini.
Sure. I'm going to ask you nje ukuthi be brief in responding to these questions. Ngizokhumbuza musokhohliwe.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Ngizoloku ngithinta nami engikukhumbulayo.
Yes.
Ake ngiqale kulo othi ngangithuleleni sonke lesikhathi ngingasho ngingayireport i-corruption. abanye abantu ngizokuxolela umlaleli wena obuza lo mbuzo because kusobala ukuthi ngesikhathi ngiye eParliament bengisasazelwa ngayo yonke indlela ngayo yonke inhlobo yamaphepha mangiya eParliament siyo reporter ngeprogress ka SAA bengizisho zonke lezi zinto bengisho futhi ukuthi ama losses akuphi and besine progress update between us no minister sim update about what was going on in addition to being at portfolio committee but portfolio committee ekuthiwa iscopa the standing committee on public accounts yafika kwa SAA bawashi izandla sebefikile because we had to demonstrate kubona and in fact present kubona and demonstrate kubona ukuthi kwenzakalani kwa SAA so you can't say because wena uzwa namhlanje ngila uthi bengithuleleni sonke lesikhathi angikaze ngithule
so akhona ama records alokho
maningi ziningi lezincwadi nama emails nama reports and in fact they can also go to YouTube nibheke uma ngabe ngifika eParliament ukuthi besikhuluma ngani. It wasn't me alone. I was accompanied by executives. I was accompanied by CFO and
no, you've responded to that one.
CEO. Yes. And then bese kuba khona othi i-corruption kade yaqala we-SAA uqinisile lo okokuqala nje u-SAA wongaphansi kwe-Transnet. Ngesikhathi ukhishwa ngaphansi kwe-Transnet I keep reading that report because umama owayikhipha wahlukanisa uSAA no Transnet wathi uTransnet is financially healthy and is performing very well but because uSAA is attached kwa Transnet uSAA is not supposed to be a profit center but it makes uSAA makes Transnet to look bad because it's not really contributing to financial performance ka Transnet. That's how it was made or that is how it was presented to the public ukuze isuswe lapha yana kodwa mhlambe yayisusela ukuthi igcine idayiswa asazi.
Okay, sure. And then the question evela ukuthi ngoba ngempela ungeke afford. I think you've responded to that. Cishe umlaleli uyithumele before. Then ke bese kuzoba umlaleli wokugcina la othi une relationship engaphezulu kokujwayelekile no former president uJacob Zuma.
Akake aphinde futhi naye lo aye ku YouTube ngoba angazi how many times I've explained that. Noma engazishonga uthe uSS wasesikhaweni umkhaya wami ngihlale Richards Bay mina. We-SS mhlambe uthola isikhathi ungishayela ucingo uze kwami ufike uzobona ngumama nje ngumamemela ngishadele kwaMyeni and asizikhuluma izinto ezinjengalezo esikweni lethu lesintu ngiwumama ngimdala kusho umlungu ukuthi ngithandana noZuma just because kuyaziwa ukuthi ngibasta icorruption yabelungu uma ngabe uwenza izinto ezenza ukuthi umlungu afile threatened noma uyohlakaza isidleke somlungu la edla khona umlungu will go a long way in discrediting you angafika umlungu kwakho afike athi bazokwenza search warrant afike shiya ama drugs kusasa wena SS uzothi kanti mama wena udayisa ama drugs do not believe what the media says.
Yes, une family ungumamemela and uMrs Myeni if family yakhe responda kanjani kulokho okubikwayo ukuthi unobudlelwana noZuma yet you are somebody's wife, you are somebody's mom.
Liselide ibanga ekumele sihambe ngalo sihambe nalo abantwana bami bakhule ngicabanga ukuthi mhlambi firstborn was 8 when I started my business therefore bakhule bazi ukuthi I'm a public figure and I will be insulted by those that are threatened and also uma uphumelela umuntu wesifazane and I've spoken kuma audiences amaningi kabi uma uphumelela umuntu wesifazane SS esikhawini kuthiwa uyalala kodwa uma uphumelela uAlex Mthiyane akubuza ukuthi Alex ulale namuphi umuntu wesifazane njengoba namhlanje une fleet yamabhasi ethe kuwonke kwawakho ulale nobani uma kuumuntu wesifazane we are undermined by our own black brothers sometimes si underminewe abantu ebebefisa ukuthi umuntu abe kule level okuyona athi mayifisa ukuthi ngabe yena ucompete kule level yakho bese qala ekudiscredit ethi nimbona nje yinto nje ehambe yenza ukuthi nokuthi thina ke sesa decide ukuthi izinto ezishiwoyo ngathi sizothi azizunamathela kithi. Umuntu can say anything he likes about Dudu Myeni. One thing for sure, I do things for the black child. I do things for an African child.
Awungibambe la. Ngiyakubona so emotional. Ngiyakubamba khona la. Usegagaseni ulalele indaba. It's 1850. Asithathe anonymous Mlazi. Yes, anonymous indaba sawubona?
Esikhangane njani?
Isiphilele kunjani kuwena?
No ngicela ukubingelela nje ngimama ngimhlonipha kakhulu bandla umama Dudu Myeni.
Ngiyabingelela nami.
Yebo nginenhlahla kakhulu nje manje ngiyabonga ukufika kwakhe Gagasini. I've been trying nje ukuthi ngifone like Gagasini for past 2 years. So namhlanje ngikwazile ukungena. Inkinga enkulu kakhulu la mama le ukuthi sithi simnyama sidile nabantu abamnyama abanengqondo ewashiweyo. Yabo and 2 ufuna ukuthinta kule ndaba le yobudlelwano nabakho nobabu uJacob Zuma. I remember nje the other day ngisengisolezwe. I think ukukhuluma kakhulu kwasiswa ukuthi umama Dudu Myeni afole afase intambo zamaphuzu kaBaba uMsholozi evakashele kaSAA Baba uMsholozi. Besides that, I've been trying to follow lento leya SAA. There was a guy before ube Chairperson walapha. I think kwangumlungu mangaphosisi. Okwathi mangabe izinto engasahambi kahle wakuveza ukuthi no ngangivele ngichazile ukuthi anginawo matric just before nje ngize ngaphointwe ngibe umphathi la kwa SAA. But ibuyela kule ntathu isho uma ukuthi lezi zinto ezenziwa abantu abamhlophe no abantu abamnyama abakwazi ukukhuluma ngazo. Sikwazi ukulabela the very same person webala lethu. Iyona inkinga esibhekene nayo nje kakhulu leyo.
Okay, siyabonga. Ngizothatha nje ngwanote uzowaphendula ngohlanganyela anonymous sesikuzwile. Sithathe Mlu Mancinze Respect kwindaba Mlu.
Alex njani ngibingelela nomama lapha.
Ngiyabingelela nami. Yebo.
Siyabonga kakhulu. Ngiyamuzwa nje umama ekhuluma ngimlalele nje ngiyeza ukuthi umuntu wesifazane o strong. But kunombuzo engifuna ukubuza la. Ngithi ngo-2009 osinye isikhulu esasikhona kwakukhaya Nqola owasula ngokukhona inkinga. Kodwa kuthe yena maye enkantolo iSAA ibimxhasa inkantolo. Ngifuna ukubuza mhlawumbe sekushintshe ephike njengoba sekuDudu Myeni njengamanje iyona ingasakwazi ukumxhasa lokhozi. Umthetho mhlawumbe usushintshile wawukhona before sekuomunye manje ngifuna ukuthola lapho.
Sikuzwile Mlu. Sikuzwile and then sesithatha uXolanike bese yaphendula Xolani Emhlanga kwindaba sawona?
Ngiyabonga na Alex njani?
Siphilele kunjani kuwena?
Ngiphilile mfethu ngiphinde ngibelele nomama Myeni lapha.
Ngiyabingelela.
Ngiphinde ukukhumbuza nje umama Myeni into ayekhuluma ngayo phambili ngesikhathi efikile ukuthi mhlambe ezinye izinto engakwathi isolvele lezi inkinga lokho ihlala iqhaba ngo-SAA ilembizo i-SAA indaba la ithe ufisa ukuyenza noma after uzoyenza ukuze ukwazi ukuthi mhlawumbe abantu abaningi bathole iclarity kahle ukuthi lapha kwa-SAA i-corruption isukaphi yaqala nini.
Okay. 2 minutes ngakwazi kwabamba nje wamathathu lama questions kusola anonymous kube umlo bese kuba uXolani.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Kulaba abaphawula ngokuthi kufanele ukuthi umuntu abe discredited kanjena ngenxa yezinto umuntu afike wazi expose lapha kuyiqiniso. Yes. uCEO wayelapha yana wahamba ngefu phezulu kwakhe kungeyena futhi oqala ehamba kanjalo. Kodwa uma sekuthwa engasasebenzi khona kodwa uma ngabe kuvuswa amacala noma echargewa ngokomsebenzi kade wenzeka SAA ubuya azosebenzisa i-insurance lengisho ukuthi i-directors liability insurance which covers wonke umuntu okade esebenza lapha okade u-director noma executive director u-CEO no-CFO ama-executive director. I do not know why mina ngingakwazi mhlambe it's because kududu. Then i-issue ye-corruption eka-SAA on ama-losses aka-SAA uqinisile it predates i-term yami. Kukhona nje udokotela wayumlungu wayu-chairman lapha kwaba nama losses of over 5 billion on in fact 15 billion to be precise on ama hedging losses akazazabizo kuthiwa kayo account. Asibuyele emuva ubaba uMacozoma waye u-chairman weboard ngaphansi kwakhe kwakukhona uCEO wayelandwe eAmerica. Again we've got to start believing in our own homegrown timber. Asibelieveni kubantu bethu base South Africa. Kwalandwa i-specialist ekwathiwa i-aviation expert yalandwa e-America. Kwathiwa izothena i-airline around. Yafike yenzani? Esikhundleni sokuthi yenze ama strategies ke njenge expert azokwazi ukuthi a reduce ama losses within the company. Wathatha indlu leyahlala kuyona wayidayisa. Kade i-paid up waseyayirenta akasenayo imali yokuthenga igrosala ngaphakathi. In other words, wathatha amabhanoyi wonke ka SAA akade ekhona u-SAA awathengelwa yi-state for free e-paid up wayowadayisa. Uma sewadayisile wawalisa back. Uma sesenza indaba yakwa SAA khona ngithembisa kanje. Uma sesenza indaba anongibuza ukuthi obani laba okwathi mayisedayisiwe lamabhanoyi ase eyaliswa back to SAA kwaba yibona abawathengile.
Obani bona lapho?
Anongibuza.
We're asking you now.
And ningibuze
sifisa ukwazi manje obani.
Niphinde futhi ningibuza ukuthi imalini le ibhanoyi phela lifana nemoto. It wears off. In other words, liya ngokuguga phela. Kodwa thina usakhokha iprice yebhanoyi as though lilizwa namhlanje lalilizwe ngo-2001 by uColeman Andrews. Akekho noyedwa umuntu omnyama eSouth Africa oke wasukuma wathi ake nibize uColeman Andrews eAmerica ezela owathi mayifike eSAA wazi wathatha ngisho i-consulting firm ikankosikazi wakhe wayiqasha khona kwa SAA wathengelwa nendlu wanikezwa ama-shares kwa SAA. Ngiphume kwa SAA ngibuka ukuthi le nkampani le can be turned around into profitability.
Here's a question then. The organization run South Africa now from 94 and during its khathi sazo zonke lezinto ibalayo is the same ANC that is leading njengamanje. Are they blind kuzo zonke lezi zinto yishoyo ekutheni why not take a South African uzothatha uColeman Andrews ukufaka kwa SAA phansi kwa Transnet nemotivation yokubakhipha and all the things oyishoyo you are umuntu we-ANC yourself ithini ngoba i-ANC yona ethatha ama decisions as the party governing the country?
I-process of hiring u-CEO squarely depends on uminister. Nina as the board, you advertise, you interview people, you submit 3 names. But chairman no minister, they sit and discuss these names. Minister can overrule the process. I don't think kulaba abalapha mngwami one fits the criteria that we want or our requirements ala SAA. Perhaps let's get an expert somewhere else. And the minister, in consultation with the board, can make that recommendation.
But the same ANC ministers.
The same ANC ministers.
Public enterprises all along. Yes.
There was the president at the time. It wasn't Zuma. There was a minister at the time. It wasn't any minister that Ududamaziyo noma close again. Coleman Andrews came in. Wafike wenza. Actually, he killed the company. Why company? Now, my issue is that, Alex, if you pay leases, wakhokha $1 njengoba kunama fluctuations angaka kufuna ulehedge $1 ukuthi for the next 2 years leli dollar uma ngikhokhela wena for ibhanoyi ngizolikhokhela ngemali engaka, whether irandi liba u14 noma irandi liba u12 ngizolifixa kule mali. Now why singenayo i-aircraft leasing company yase South Africa ibe la eSouth Africa sikhokhe in rands?
Ngiyakubamba lapho ngizothatha nje nangomnye umlaleli I think anonymous singakwazi kumpentshisa before we wrap up, and then Linde kuhle Ntuli on Facebook ngiyibona comment yakhe. We are not kids, Mama Dudu. You are being accused for preventing certain people from trying to privatize the SAA. If we still believe in white media, we will be misled to protect enemies and crucify our true leaders who are painted with corruption for fighting white corruption. But history shall judge us harshly for turning our backs on RET forces. We are puppets of white media with the biased media. Any comment evelayo like balaleli, and then quickly ngizorana nje on Twitter as well. And then I am so me impela ubesiqala kuba emotional ngimlalele uyazwakala ukuthi ibhlungu indlela akhuluma ngayo ku show I am so me on Twitter, and then bese sithatha ke nangu umbali is eThekwini ukwindaba embali. Sawubona
Ninjani but Alex?
Siphelele kunjani kwena?
Ngikhona ngicela ukubingelela nje umama uDudu Myeni lapha e-studio ngisho ukuthi ungi-excite njengoba engi-excite sise Howard kwi-Women in Business Tea Party ayikhona. Umama yonke into ayikhulumayo namhlanje ile ayesitshela yona as advisor ngokuthi hey asobanaka belungu corruption abayenzayo. uBrian Jofe nje we-Bidvest ngamazi ngaye ngihamba ngayomgooglisha ngabona ukuthi kudlala ngathi la eSouth Africa ukuthi nje almost wonke izinto la eSouth Africa uBidvest mainly nje uyena othola ama contracts azona zonke izinto. So enye into ke bese ngithanda futhi ukuyibuza kuMama Dudu Myeni ukuthi ngempela lo mlungu kade ekhuluma ngaye ethi wayelisisa ama plane ala eSouth ala se-SAA ukuthi ngempela ngoba phela indaba yakhe yaphuma emaphepheni kodwa awukaze uze kuquestionwa ngayo hold accountable ngaliyo nto ngoba phela kuvelile ukuthi kahle yini into eyenza ukuthi i-SAA ibe la ikhona.
Okay, ngiyakubamba lambali sithatha nje Anonymous uzophendula ke Myeni uhlanganise. Anonymous kwindaba sabona?
Asibingelele Mthiyane njani?
Siphilile kunjani kwena?
Hayi siyaphila. Asibonge nje kakhulu Mthiyane ukusilethela uMama Myeni asiphendulele. Njengamanje njengabalaleli bakaZulu Natal sesikutholile ngempela ukuthi umama ushushisana. Njengezakhamuzi zaZulu Natal simqinisa umama ukuthi ulimele livi iqiniso akaqhubeke phambili. Iba ibhekene nayo ayilula. Indlela achaza ngayo ubhekene nabantu abasemkantshubomvu kwinkohlakalo kodwa uqhubekela phambili.
Okay. Now my comments ngikwazi kwagoqa nje sesilelo iminute. Mrs Myeni?
Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Kuyiqiniso konke and ngiyaqoqozeleka ukuze abalaleli ukuthi the more esikhulumayo noma siveza lokho esikuvezayo bayakwazi ukuthi manje umuntu ahamba yozibhekela azi-empowerishe because ekugcineni it's not so much of what we say, it's more of what we do and what we give to you so that you are empowered. Ukwazi ukuzibonela. And Bali, it is correct. Anything tender osayinikeza wena waka procurement wherever ukhona ulalele. Wena waka procurement uma ngabe wazi ukuthi the only person ekufuna umnikeze tender umlungu kune problem ekhona but kufuna sicathulisane sakufunda kusegazini kithina ukungezwani nokuzondana nokucwasana nokubukelana phansi nokumonazelana. Kubalekile ukuthi sicathulisane because it divide and rule was done. You must remember the most effective system that has been successful for the past 300 years is the Verwoeden education that was given to us, bequeathed to us by the people abathi asifuni ukukufundisa ukuze ukwazi ukuchallenge the way I do things.
Uphendula uthini kwabathi ingoba vele une hatred for abelungu?
Angeke ube ne hatred yabelungu. Ake siqale la. You can't hate a person who came in 1652, raped South Africans, killed South Africans for their land. Wena njengamanje uhlezi la umthetho ogovernisha iSouth Africa khona okhulumile la wakhuluma ngendaba ukuthi mina I'm afraid of courts and what have you. I'm not afraid of courts. I'm not afraid to be charged for anything as long as it is fair. But corruption must never have color. Corruption must be the same corruption njengalomlalelo the uMaria Ramos when he does things nobody talks, but when it's Dudu, when it's Mamu Bathabile Dlamini, when it's Ellen Shabalala, when it's any other figure that we look up to, those that we trust, those that we like, we love as black people and respect, beshawa belungu, then you are going to come and say I hate abelungu. Angibasonda belungu. Umlungu mayicabanga ukuthi ngiyamzonda. It is the guilt inside him for things azenzile against abantu abamnyama. When they were raped, when they were killed, when they were dispossessed, when they do not participate in the mainstream economy, it is for one reason only. It is because they are not given an opportunity. I've been a leader and I've provided a platform for black people to come and participate in SAA.
All right.
It's up to you.
All right. Seseko interview yet you always in the media and kushiwo konke lokho kushiwoyo. When you go bathina abantu like us ordinary people when you meet them airport esontweni shopping mall komakhelwane ubukwa kanjani? Bathina abantu nje into abayisho kuwena mabekubuka behlangana nawe in person.
I think Alex, anyone who might have questions, I pay attention and listen and guide the person and expose the person and create time to give him information. But abantu abayi ndawonye bengona manzi. You must only know ukuthi it will be a stooge of the white monopoly capital ozoza kuwena akukhulumele into ongayi-understand. But okay, the other thing is khona abantu abanelisekayo ukuthola ama-crumbs ukuthatha umuntu cha mina ngilungile ubasi wami ngizomthanda noma ngabe ududa ngabeka ini nani but ubasi kumina ngoba unginikeza lawo ma-crumbs.
Asibambe la conversation yethu. Thank you again for ukuthi uvume masikumema to afford us opportunity ukuthi uphendule and abantu bezwe and njoba kushiwo ke lama court cases asazoza hoping ukuthi siyokwazi ukuthi interview if ungekho eduzane sikuthole telephonically. Thank you so much.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu balaleli, ngiyakubonga kakhulu kuwena Alex, and of course I will take any outcome of the decision by the courts. I respect the courts, but also I will still walk tall even if I get charged for things that I know I've not done. Thank you.
Dudu Myeni, former chairperson of SAA, bakade nathi le conversation kungayithola na ku YouTube and besisakaza live ku Facebook ipage lethu lethi Indaba with Alex.
Ulalele Indaba with Alex Mthiyane on Gagasi FM.